Welcome to this random. Just here working on my customs. Setting things up. Alright, this was just an extra head. And I put Cappy's eyes on here. I was just painting them right now. Oh, finished painting them. Got this little Foot Clan going on. Foot Soldier. I took the piece from the original Ninja Turtle and just broke them apart. Some of y'all might remember this Casey Jones from the 90s. Well, since I had two, I took them apart and put them on, and I'm building this guy so it could be taller and more flexible. Another custom I'm working on is, of course, the 90s Shredder. And I'm customizing him into this guy. I had an extra shredder, so I took the body from, I believe, a Jack Stone Cold or The Rock. One of those two guys. So just working on this Mario Cappy for my daughter. I just spilled the water though. So let's use some of my drinking water. To rinse off my brushes. This is my little custom station. Good look at that. Gotta just finish the eyes. I gotta get the right paintbrush here. Maybe this one will work better. Gotta touch up the red. Now I'm using this color red. I think this is an acrylic. Let's see. Either way, I just paint. This is all I have right now, and then I just I clear coat the rest. Gotta have a steady hand when you're trying to do like a oval or circle. So hard. Now, for some reason, this white here is very thick. And actually, it's like super chalky. And it leaves the white like bumpy, not smooth. But what I do is I try to design the eyes Then I go back to try to reshape it. Try to make it as oval as possible. There, I put too much. Now I gotta retouch that with red. That's what happens when you don't have a steady hand. Now I gotta come back at it with red. Sometimes I take the tip of a nail and I use that instead of a brush. For those of you who are watching live, if anyone, if not, you'll be watching a the video of this. Okay. Touch it back up with white. Sometimes I do this numerous times because I mess up so much. Need better brushes at that. Now I gotta retouch the pupils. I think the red is mixing in here with the black. This is my custom Venom that I finished. Made them bigger because I like Venom to be big, not these small petite types. There we go, messed up the pupil again. If this is your first time just watching and you want to get into customizing your figures, it takes a lot of practice. And for the eyes, I use this Milli Putty. It's a green and a type of brown mix. And you mix them together and it hardens. Let it dry for a couple hours. and then it gets hard. I'll show you that in a minute. This was actually left over. I bought a new one. I didn't even open yet. Now Cappy has the red eyes and a black pupil, and then they have like a little white dot on it to like I don't know, I guess show the shine. Now that's gonna be difficult for me. It's a little white dot. What I like to do, yes, He-Man sword. What I like to do is I like to grab something. I'll show you this custom in a minute. What I like to do is grab something very pointy and use the tip of that. Maybe like a thumbnail or something. I'm gonna use this thumbnail here. Just dip it in. Let's see if I can get a little white dot on it. There we go. Maybe that might be better without the flash. So this putty kind of sticks onto the plastic, but any hard movement it'll take it off. So I'm debating whether to take it off then crazy glue it, or wait for it to fall off. Cause I know my daughter likes to play a lot with her Mario figures. So plus, and then when this dries up, usually when I want it to dry up faster, I just take a blow dryer and just start blow drying on this. And then I take a clear coat. I'm gonna clear coat the eyes. That I spray paint. I use like a lacquer. That's a thick lacquer. Sometimes I spray it on something and then I just paint it on. We're now gonna let this guy dry and get into this. So this is a custom Venom I did. I took the head from another Venom, which was an extra. This was the oh man, what's he called? One of the Yellow Lanterns figure. I'll show you in a minute. If you look on my channel, you'll see a small video I did. It's actually from this guy. What's his name? His name is Arquilo. I took Arquilo's heads off. I used the portion where you put the portion where you use for to put on the head swivel here, and I just molded it onto this Venom head. I had to hollow it out though. So I hollowed it out, trimmed it down, and I think I crazy glued it. But I had to make these traps here, customize this thing, and all this is paint. Now the problem with this type of paint, especially in these type of joints, sometimes what ends up happening is that the paint rubs on and then it chips off, it rubs off. So I did this carefully. This is so hard to do, especially the what are they called? The legs. If you look carefully, it looks good, but if you look carefully, this is way different from this side. And that's hard to do. I was gonna bring it around and do one back here, but I decided not to do that. I had to customize another finger because Arquilo only has 5 fingers. And here, this one was easy because it was a fist. So I customized another knuckle here. I gotta touch up the hands though. Oh, you don't want to spin. I touch up the hands because I like that to be white. And somehow it stained off. Just take some paint. Just cover it up. This is my little art studio here in my attic. And when I need time away or I'm bored, I come up here and start customizing my figures or making new ones. Not as well as this, if you see that on camera. It has a nice stain. Alright. That has a nice stain there. Maybe it's too bright. So let me cover that up. And then what I'm going to have to do is... Oh, the paint's drying. Alright, let me shake things up. Got the windows open because it's nice and hot in here, or it's getting warm. I got a fan blowing. I don't know if you hear that, and you hear the traffic. I live on a busy street. All right, let's touch this guy up. So what I'm gonna do is let that dry. And once that dries out, probably touch it up a couple more times. Touch it up a couple more times and then clear coat it. Painting figures black is easy. Because black is black. It hardly ever messes up. So that's another reason I like doing Venom. I bought this big Venom with a bad hand. Actually, he had no hand. And trying to customize a hand for it. Straighten this line out here. So if you're gonna use this apple barrel paint, acrylic paint, this usually scrapes off. So you're gonna want to clear coat it. What's this? What do we got here? This looks like clear coat is coming off. Or is that something wrong with it there? So I'll just paint over it. And then clear coat it. Under the foot the other day. It sounded like it might be the paint coming off, so let's paint this guy. Now it might look like a different color, which kind of is, but it's because the clear coat's not on it. Touch that up. Sometimes I have to hang my figures upside down when I'm trying to get the feet. And this guy's pretty massive. He's heavy. So let's lay him down. Let me lay him down to the side. Now I'm working on this crank as well. Got this crank from the old 90s figure. It originally came on this, so I sat down. But I took a WCW tall talking figure, as you see him over here, and I'm working on that. As you see. Now right now he opens up. I'm working on everything on this. So basically he's gonna sit in here, grab his little arms. For right now, just to show you, I'm just pinching his arms. I'm gonna be doing it a different way. See that? Now, if you're wondering why his arm's carved off, because that's the arm I decided to use for Venom. And then I decided later to use it for this. Use this guy. So I'm gonna have to invent something. Or buy another one on eBay. Let me give you the look here. There we go. It's gonna look like this. I did dodge. I took the hair out. I'm molding. This is what the clay looks like. Kind of like a green yellow. So I gotta just shave that all down. Fix this. That's how he's gonna look. Now he didn't turn his head originally. I trimmed a couple things just for that to happen. So that's that. So I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do for an arm. Because the other one I just tore apart. Let me put this back, get them out the way. And I'll show you the putty that I'm referring to in a minute. It is called Millie Putty. Bought it from eBay, like I said. I didn't even open it. Looks like this. Two pieces, you mix the same amount together, start molding it, keep rolling until it's mixed thoroughly, and then you do what you want with it. That you can find on eBay. And I'll be back. It's just a little test screen, live shot here, testing out the live. Take care.